Hey guys, welcome to another edition of
Discovering Our Journey.
I'm your host, MC.
And I'm JC. And it's been a great week this week. Yeah. We celebrated my daughter's birthday. Yeah, so we went to she's preteens.
There you go. That's what I want. Preteen. All right, preteen. Cool,
yeah,
cool.
So she's growing up. We did a lot for her. Since like Friday, we were like always celebrating her. I'm just like, dang, dude. It's too much. When am I going to be celebrated for everything I done?
Well, I'm sure your birthdays back in the days were just as great.
They were. Even when you're little, it's like you miss that as you get older, huh?
But do you think? Because I'm just saying it. Because sometimes we look back and we sometimes think they were great. But maybe they weren't that great.
Oh. But when you're little, you don't really desire much.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like everything.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like don't. I feel like they were great. Like I don't dismiss them.
Yeah.
But there's times that you're like, that wasn't that great. If you look at them now, like it just there's a lot of over the tops nowadays.
You just took me to the park.
Yeah.
My friends played with me, and that was great.
We were just that simple though back then. I mean, honestly, we were just so simple. Get our friends together. It was like, I mean, nowadays, sometimes a party could even be online. Like that's a little crazy there. It's like you want the interaction, like just to get together with our friends. Because again, we had curfews. We couldn't always see our friends. Yeah. There was no FaceTiming. There was no nothing. So when we got to physically see them, and talk to them, because again, it was a special time. Yeah. So all they had to do was just a couple of friends get together. And it's like, yeah, we're having a party. It's like it didn't even have to mean much, right?
That's right. And remembering the parties. Do you remember McDonald's, the orange drink? Do they still sell those? Remember, like we used to go to McDonald's and we used to get a big old giant ice cooler. And they used to fill them up with the orange drink. Oh, okay. You never got those?
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the 5-gallon McDonald's.
Yes.
The igloos. Oh, my God. Yes, I remember that.
Dude, that was my favorite part of a party. Seriously, when we go to the park and we'd have those igloos.
Mom, you spend on those?
Yes,
what?
yes.
Now now what is it now? Like aguas frescas?
I don't even know. Yeah, now you don't do that.
You don't know that either, huh?
Yeah, I usually do. Yeah, I get sodas in a can or aguas frescas.
Aguas frescas, yeah, that's the thing to go.
And that usually comes along with the taquero. So get a good taquero.
Oh, man. You just opened a can of worms there.
No, yeah. But so we celebrated her through the whole weekend. And then we even went to Knott's.
What?
So we did a theme park. It was so much fun.
Never been to Knott's.
No, right? It's been a while for me that I've
never been.
Never at all?
Never at all. That's one of those on my bucket list still.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Wait. How about Six Flags?
Yeah, Six Flags is pretty much Six Flags in Disneyland. Six Flags with my mom and my stepdad and brothers when I was younger. And then Six Flags with my teenage friends when we were older and stuff like that. We would go to Six Flags quite a bit. We even, back in the days, if you went to Six Flags, you can get a stamp and you can return within 5 days.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we would do that. So I went quite a bit to that with my friends. But Universal Studios, I just did last year too.
How'd you like that?
I was like, oh man, I loved it. I was
a lot of walking, huh?
Yeah, but I was like, it was pretty interesting. I'd never been there, so Universal was the first time. Still haven't been there, but.
What was your favorite ride at Universal?
Universal, oh man, I think the Transformers.
Yeah,
the Transformers. I think was just the way that it rotated, the whole different stuff, the wind, everything. The Transformers was pretty legit.
Yeah. For me, it's going to be the Harry Potter. The Harry Potter world, you go into the castle, even like the line and everything that you wait in, like it's just such a movie scene.
All right.
What?
Well,
don't tell me you got stuck on it.
You're close.
You couldn't write it?
I couldn't write it.
No, because your height?
No, because of my belly.
No, because it wouldn't shut?
It did 1 click, and they said they needed to do 3 clicks.
Oh, no.
And I had just finished watching all the movies. Like, I've never been in Harry Potter in like maybe a year and a half ago.
Wasn't it dope, though, the whole land?
I watched all the movies and everything. So I would say I was a little butthurt. So I was like, didn't get to go on the Harry Potter. I'm still waiting for them to take me back and, see if we can get on there before they go.
It'll happen. It'll happen because you're losing weight.
It's going to click, dude. I got like 5-6 clicks going now, all right? That thing's going to be like click, click, click. No, it's clicking, damn it. I was like, it's going to click this time. It's going to click this time, yeah.
It's all telling the person that's helping you get in the right. Excuse me, I got this.
No, I got this. I got click, 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 click. Yeah, no, it's gonna click this time. Yeah, no. Thank God I've lost just a little bit of weight there. So yeah, so it's definitely gonna click this time. But yeah, I only got 1 click. I needed 3 clicks.
Oh man.
So yeah, so I didn't get to do it. I was pretty bummed. It was hard. I've never been there. And then I just saw the movies, all 7 of them.
Aren't they good though?
And yeah, I mean,
They're
it's really
good.
pretty exciting and stuff. So I was like, cool, I get to see stuff. And it's like, sir, we're going to have to push you to the side. One of those things. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know what? And they had to take me to a special chair.
Oh.
And they're like, okay, we're going to try this in the special chair over here. So then I was like, yeah. The good thing is at least I was away from other people. So I was like, I didn't have to sit there like, hold on, it's going to click. I was like, come on. And then, yeah, it didn't click.
So did they put you did they put the whole ride into like a special room?
No, just area? They took me to this other room where they had another chair and they said, look, it's because you have to make sure that we click it because of security. And it's like, so they took me to a little side thing, but people saw.
Oh.
But yeah.
That's
but to be honest with you, I don't get embarrassed about stuff like that, But yes, did I get a little sad at the time because I know I wasn't working on myself and didn't think it'd be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I wasn't,
Yeah.
I've been bigger, so I mean, Jesus, 411 pounds at my heaviest, so I wasn't even nowhere close to that. But yeah, a little disappointing. So now it's back on my bucket list. I gotta go before they take Harry Potter Land away and get on that dang ride.
And then know too that they also open up for like special events like the scary time right now that's happening, the whole Halloween thing. They have like trails down at the bottom and stuff.
That's right.
Disneyland has and I want to go to that too with my boo. They have like these nights after like 6:30, I believe, right? Where you go in like Star Wars nights or like other.
So you want to go for the Halloween night?
No. For me, it's Star Wars night.
Oh, Star Wars night. Ah, gotcha.
I like Star Wars. It reminds me a lot of kind of what happens here now.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. See, I'm one of these guys. I'm one of this guy.
What? Star Trek?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I don't know why. I guess you know what. I guess but to be honest with you. None of my friends were into either or. So that's the problem. None of my friends were either or, and I was one of those late night junkies. And the thing is that I always stay up late, and Star Trek was always on late at night. So I was a nerd by myself, just watching Star Trek and stuff. Because none of my other homies, they weren't into any of them.
Yeah.
They weren't into any of them. So I didn't have anyone to go with to the Star Wars thing. So I just never got into Star Wars.
So you were the only one that liked that whole sci-fi thing?
Yeah, I was more of the sci-fi guy and stuff like that. So yes,
weird
later
science.
on. Yeah, weird. Oh man. Dude, I swear, we literally just like an hour ago were talking about that, about something.
Way.
Yeah. And I was telling my wife about we were saying something and she's like, oh, like weird science. I'm like, dude, that was
no way.
She just said that. And I was like, oh, don't talk about my first crush. I was like my first adult.
That's everybody's.
But that's my first adult crush. Like, you know how you watch a movie and you're like, oh, that movie where the girl came out, like the older girl.
Yeah.
That was my movie that I remember going, oh my gosh, she's like an older. And she did look older. I mean, she looked older.
She looked great.
No, she looked awesome. But it was like, whoa, that's an older woman.
But older for a teen. And
yes, and exactly in a teen.
Gotcha.
She didn't look like she was 20 something. She looked like she was 30 something, and she looked great. I think that's what started all with me and older women.
Yeah. Yeah, well, older women back then, I think it was good because remember that whole jazzercise stuff?
Oh yeah, Susan Summers.
Yes,
oh yeah, we're gonna do the leg thing and stuff. Oh yeah.
No, but their whole gear that they wore.
Yeah.
Dude, that outfit was on pat. Their scrunchie matched their little tights.
Yeah,
That matched their shorts. You can see their booty.
Well, again, it's like back in the days, it was just it's like, oh, she's jazzercising, because back in the days, leggings weren't a thing.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere there's leggings, no matter where you're at, there's leggings everywhere now, and it's like it's a thing now. It's like not even like before. It was like, oh, it's more relaxed. It's more like this. Now it's like leggings are everywhere. So
absolutely. And since we're on movies, did you like the one? Did you see the what's her name? Wonder Woman.
Which
the
one?
last one that they were like kind of like the 80s. What was it called? The Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah. 84? Yeah, 84,
yeah,
whatever.
84,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Did you like that one?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, when I was younger, of course.
I love how they brought back the whole 80s, 90s trip. It was so cool watching all that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I grew up on Wonder Woman, The Incredible Hulk. You know, it's like turn green and stuff. I mean, and of course, we laugh at the what we used to be like, what? You know, it's like, and I mean, now it's like you just see the guy is painted. It's really not. But again, we go back to like how simple stuff was. I mean, now everything's like, you know, CGI or whatever. Like it's all generated.
But see, for me, that's even more simple. I really appreciated the animatronics. I appreciated all the work that they put into like the puppets and stuff. Like it was
the
so much
explosions and stuff.
Yes.
And you're like, you know, practical. It was a lot. It was an art to really do that.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you know, I'm not saying they're just button pressers.
No, they kind of are. Yeah, they are. It's a green screen. It's not the same feeling.
What I'm saying is
be a true actor to like put yourself in there, because I couldn't. Like, I would rather have a puppet. Like, I'd be like, I get into that.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. Now it's all just, you know. I mean, like the whole thing I was talking to my wife. She didn't know that crypto was all digital. She didn't know. She thought like crypto was digital at points, and it was just, you know, like he's not gonna fly, you know. So she thought he was digital. I was like, it was a big controversy. Like,
it was a real dog.
Yeah, she thought, and the dog that they even, you know, kind of made him from doesn't even look nothing like him. But I get that there's a kind of a resemblance or whatever his character.
Yeah.
But crypto is 100%, you know.
What was CGI?
CGI?
Yeah.
CGI.
Oh, you talking about the Superman movie?
Yes.
Yeah. Talking about like Bitcoin.
No. Crypto's fake. Yeah. So the dog, and the reason we started that topic, was because I don't know if you heard that there was like someone doing, I don't know if it was a short film or some films where this actress was acting, and they were like trying to book her and stuff like that, and it's all AI. And they're like, whoa, what the heck is going on here? So people were freaking out like, dude, if they can do that, it's like, where do you draw the line? I mean, I was saying, I don't even like that they did the dog. Like, I get it if they're going to do some events that you just can't do. But, dude, it's like, especially Superman's dog, it's not like a puppet show or something like it. To me, Superman's dog's a representation. It's like a superhero.
Yeah.
So to me, replacing crypto with AI is like replacing Aquaman for AI. Like, he is a superhero. Crypto's a superhero. So I don't get it why they didn't make him a real dog that can represent the embodiment of, and I get it if they're gonna do little things here and there. So I was like, I was a little bummed out about that.
I see what they're doing. Every generation needs to have their thing. Mm-hmm. You know, they do. And so I'm seeing like this whole, because I still have kids, and so I'm seeing how the Disney is remaking all these classics into now the whole CGI thing. I wasn't a big fan, but then when I was looking at it, I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure my parents weren't big fans of, you know, how they were moving along in my generation, you know. So maybe it's just hard for me to let it go. Because classics are classics. You know what? It's nostalgic. We want to hold on to our memories of past. Now, should they consider that? A little bit, because we're the parents now, and so we're the ones throwing that money out. So change it just a little bit.
And I don't mind. Like, I don't mind. I know there was a big controversy with the whole Ariel being black. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
See, to me, I don't care. That doesn't mean it doesn't bother me, because the color doesn't mean nothing.
So I tried to watch that, and I don't know why. I just couldn't.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it would have to, I would more be like, I don't like this actor, before I would be like, oh, it's a white role or it's a black role.
Yeah, that didn't matter to me.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't matter. If I like the actor or whoever portrayed it, it shouldn't matter.
I think the one that kind of did matter to me was that Flounder wasn't even Flounder. The fish?
Really?
He was not Flounder. Are you kidding me? What do you mean, really?
No, I didn't watch it. I never watched it. So.
Yeah, he wasn't even Flounder. He was like another kind of fish.
No way.
Yeah, he wasn't the yellow and blue striped fish.
Yeah.
And I was watching, and that's what made me bored. I was just like,
no.
Okay, I'm kind of like checking out.
No,
like this isn't nostalgic for me. It's not even a good movie that I would want to watch, and not because of the whole racial thing, just because it's not.
Yeah, they start doing little changes, and there's other changes that I've seen in other movies that I'm like, Another thing. This one, I'm stuck on this one. This one's a toughie for me. I'm not sure how I feel about it. The dwarfs, or or
Snow White.
Yes.
So okay. I kind of like that one.
But the thing is that my thing is, again, what about the dwarves? They made they weren't real dwarfs. They were all digital.
Oh, that part, yeah.
Humans.
It's like, okay, look, if you guys are gonna go with, I mean, they do so much. It's like, I don't understand. It's like, okay, so maybe we don't want to pick little people or they're not or whatever, but they can make people that are little. They don't have to make. We have the ability now to make them look like they're little people. I'm just saying, why not real actors?
Yeah,
I don't understand that. It'd be so awesome to be like, oh, what, they got so and so to be sleepy, what?
Right.
So it's like cool to see these actors.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is that, I mean, I don't know. Real people. I don't understand.
And people need jobs, especially now.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
And that's why they call them starving actors, because they're literally starving to get out there into the spotlight.
And like I said, they're creeping these things in, crypto, the dwarves.
Yeah.
Where are they going to stop there and be more, I get if it's an animated series or something that's, it's all that way, but you can't be a real movie with real superheroes and then make some that are not.
Yeah, so what do you guys think out there?
I mean, this whole CGI, I mean, do you guys for it, against it?
Right.
Is it okay with domesticated animals like dogs, cats, characters like I said, crypto for me? Or the dwarves. I don't know what you guys think, but let us know.
And does it change in your generation, right?
Yeah. Maybe you're comfortable with it nowadays because it's normal. Maybe it's just me.
I agree. So there has to be kind of a limit. Everything has a balance. We're always talking about balance here.
Yeah.
But so from there, I mean, we had a blast, and then we finally finished celebrating my daughter's whole birthday. Back to that. We stopped celebrating her birthday pretty much yesterday. So it was fun stuff.
That's cool.
It was a lot of great stuff. So that brought on all the amusement park and the movie theater talk there.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it's just now just the family, friends, the world that is, behaving a certain way where I'm noticing that I'm just like, deep breaths.
Do you feel though that, I mean, at least I know that me with the things that I've experienced, and I'm not saying it really does sometimes takes one to change, and I'm not saying it's easy, to try to de-escalate certain things.
Oh, dude, that's 100%.
Yeah.
People need to understand that.
I mean, because when you are not accepting some of this stuff, it's just like, it almost is like a kryptonite. Like it deflates them. It really does. And it's easier said than done. And sometimes, even my wife says there's times that she goes into certain situations where she's like, I got to prepare myself.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. So, but she does. She has to prepare herself to be a certain way. And it's like, you know what? I get it. And she's able to cope with things. But sometimes we're not able to prepare ourselves. It just hits us in the face. And we're like, the heck, oh, shoot.
You got to remember, though, I think women were very... We look a lot. We're watchers. Yeah. We watch. We're observing everything all the time. Mm-hmm. That's why we have kids, We observe our kids and we know, oh, Pablito, don't do that, Oh, I know what's going to happen when that happens. We don't put those together, Mm-hmm. We put these together. We like to coordinate because we're very good at observing. Mm-hmm. So that's probably why you have to get yourself ready in some scenarios, because certain personalities or certain behaviors are going to come at you and you're just like, okay, I know where my downfall is. I know where I'm going to pop off at. I know where I'm still kind of working to get better on that curve. But I agree with what you said completely. We need to recognize that this world is very personal. Like, it's so personal that whatever you do in the world around you, you cause a ripple effect. We've talked about that so many times.
And I think, though, at least living here in the United States, though, the problem is that, I really feel
we feel entitled.
Well, the thing is that, like I've always said before, with anything, there has to be a balance.
Yeah.
And I think we have so many hills to freaking stand on. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We have so many different, abilities to be like, let's fight for this. Let's believe in that. Let's defend this. We have so much sometimes that we don't even work on ourselves. We just start joining other groups and other things to fight for it, and sometimes we don't even know why we're fighting.
It's like getting into a relationship young when you don't even love yourself yet.
Yeah, and you're trying to, definitely, yeah.
I'll go love you, but I don't love me.
Yeah, been there, done that. That is the truth. But when you're young, you don't realize it at the moment.
Right.
When you're young, you don't realize it at the moment. Like, I love you. I told my wife like 3 days in, I was like, I love you. And she's like, you dumb. I don't know what she said. She said something.
Said he was drunk.
Yeah, okay. She said I was drunk, but she's like,
So
it's like,
you're not in your right mind.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, I'm young, an older woman. I was like, hey,
Hey, you gotta appreciate them older women.
yeah. I was like,
Oh my gosh. No, but that's you've got to learn how to handle yourself. I had to take a lot of steps back and realize things that make me tick. And a lot of things that make me tick are obviously things that I hold from my past. And I mean like from my youth. That's why I always think it's so important. I don't like to look back, but sometimes it's important because like we talked about before, we've swept things under the rug instead of actually released them in a healthy way, you know? And I did that a lot.
so you said how we act, right? How
Yeah.
we do stuff. So I have a really interesting topic here
Oh,
because it's something that came up that we were sitting watching something on TV and this thing came on where they were saying, or it was the radio, I can't remember, but the thing was that this guy and this girl were eating at a restaurant.
okay.
And the premise was that this guy got a text, right? And he's like this looking at it, and she's like, what's wrong? He's like, and he kind of shows her like, hey. And then she reads the text, is, hey, I'm the one that gave you the lemonade, and maybe like a little smile, let's just say, or something, or whatever.
Oh, so the service, the person who gave them
Again,
their
maybe
food.
not the server, but maybe the person who brought the lemonade somehow, whatever, got this person's number.
Oh.
Right, let's not explain that.
Okay.
Let's explain the fact that the husband's like, oh, this showed the wife.
Oh.
And the question was, so the question is, so here's my question.
Sharp.
What would you do?
Hey.
Let's be honest. All right, I get your first impressions.
Let me put the claws away.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Hold these. Hold on a second.
Put my hair up.
Yeah, oh man. So
My earrings off.
let's be honest. I get it. I get the feeling. But be honest.
Yeah.
Your husband shows you that text. Girl's over there, not coming, nothing. Just that was a text. That's all you've seen so far. It's been 15 minutes. I don't know. What do you do?
You don't do anything.
Do you
Well,
get up?
I don't do anything.
Would you get up? Would you go confront her and stuff? Would you?
No, at this point in my life,
Yeah.
because now I'm a way different person now.
Okay. Because if I asked you 5 years ago,
Yeah,
it's
because
different. Okay.
now I look at my man and I'm just like, I see all sorts of philosophy. Don't worry. Oh, girl. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Completely joking.
You don't know what you get.
No,
Hey,
but
but
seriously.
I say this. I say, hey, you don't want to do. I know what I.
No.
It takes a real man to handle that right there. You don't know.
No. In all seriousness, like I think I love my husband enough, and because like I don't know, that wouldn't threaten me at this point in our relationship. Maybe when we were newer, it would, but now it just doesn't. So I'm just like, wow, dang, liquor, baby.
I think we got a caller that might have a different opinion. Caller, are you there?
Oh, yes. So
Caller.
go ahead.
Caller, are you there? Because caller that was on the line was saying, "Oh, I'd get up and you don't even know, and this and
Okay.
that, and that's the thing."
Okay, so here's my look. No. Hold on.
All right, let's go.
Jerry.
Jerry. Okay, all right. I want to hear this.
Jerry.
Okay.
So the only reason why I said what I said was because to me it's all about respect.
I am with
It
you.
has nothing to do.
RESPECT.
Thank you. Nothing to do with my man, how good he looks, how he doesn't, how many flaws. It's not even about him. It's about the fact that this beep came up and did something, did something like that and doesn't know if this is my brother, my dad, my grandpa, my boyfriend, my husband. We're on our first date.
Did you not see the big old ring on my finger?
Right?
But I feel
it's not even about that. It's about respect. Now, what I did tell him, because we had a 30-minute conversation about it, was, I kind of wanted to pump up his little ego. I did. I wanted to pump up his ego. I'd be like, oh, hell no. I'd be up like, cutting somebody. But the truth is, you're right. I don't think I would do anything, but
You wouldn't say nothing.
part of me Hey, we said do.
Aplácate.
I said do. I didn't say.
Okay.
Because this girl's got it out.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Forget about do. I don't think you would do.
I wouldn't
I'm asking
do
about-
anything.
Yeah, I got you.
We're still in this hypothetical, right?
Yeah. No.
So if this person would have came back and I would have said something. I am that person. I will confront, not disrespectfully.
If the
How
person
would you do
didn't.
it? How would you do it? Give us the
Well, hold on. Here's the first question. So if the person never came back and it was a different, it was in our server. It was just a person that brought the drinks because you know how they have different people
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So would
She can hide
you
between-
actually go and confront this person and just say something? Yes or no?
I want to say yes, but I don't know if I would. I mean, it's never happened.
No, I got you. But the thing is that you say yes. You would say, hey.
I think my first instinct would be like, "Oh, girl, you better get up and go say something because she's disrespecting you." It's about disrespect to me. Has nothing to do with my man. If he, no.
But you know what? The thing is that I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying at all it's right. If a man is with another woman, there's a line of respect where you have to be like, hey, we don't know if that's a girlfriend or something or whatever,
That's
a
true.
wife. So you're right. But you know what? I feel like the ball's in the person's court. If I got that text, I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm married, block, text, whatever.
But you know what?
Block it, and that's it. You leave it like that. Now, if the person were to persist on that, then I wouldn't expect anything less than even myself to say something. You know what I'm saying? Because then at least the line was established. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what? No.
So as an outsider looking in, with hearing both of these scenarios, right? Okay, with both of these scenarios in mind, I think it is kind of scummy of that person to have done that, only because
It's good
even
because there's
recently,
no known though. There's no knows. It's like, hey, could be lucky, could be a sister, could be a friend. You know what I'm saying? So you're saying,
but why in the behind? Why not in the front, in face to face?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why
you guys are cute.
just
You guys are,
recently-
at least say, hey,
Absolutely,
you guys are cute. You're right.
Just recently, we had gone out together, and my daughter was hearing a lot of compliments. A lot of men were complimenting her, and out of respect, they're just like, "Oh, are you her mom?" And I was like, "Yes, I am her mom." And they looked over, and my husband, and they're like, "Oh, and you must be dad." Wow. And out of respect, I'm just letting you know your daughter is beautiful. I don't know if it's a special day for her, but she looks really like she's glowing today. So that's not scummy because they're kind of showing their cards. In this instant, she's doing it in a way where she took your private information that was meant for something else, and she is now using it for her own good.
I agree. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, and that is you're right.
And
You're
here's
right.
the thing. Now, what I would agree with, because
But then the generation also is weird.
what I
this
would agree
generation,
with,
so it's a little odd.
what I would agree with, that what do you call that? That she also did say that she probably doesn't remember because she didn't mention it this time. But what she did say also was she's like, I'd go talk to the manager and be like, hey, this and that. Now that I can agree with. That, let's just say,
Because
hey,
you're using
because
the
like you
text
said,
in the wrong way.
Exactly. Hey, I
You're
give you
abusing
they wrote that. Let's just say this is I didn't think about it because before she's like, well, first of all, how did you get your number, right? That's the first question. I was like, how could this scenario happen? I'm like, you know what? I got it.
Reservations.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or you nowadays you show up. They got pagers now, but there's places still that let me get your number. We'll send you a text. I did the Roadhouse, and they said we'll send you a text to your number.
Yeah.
So if for whatever reason that person that served me the lemonade
Yeah.
goes, oh, that's that table. Oh, that's what the guy's name is. Oh, there's his number right there. So anybody can technically get it in that situation. So I get it. If they were to do that, and if my wife were to say, you know what, I'm gonna talk to the manager because I don't think it's right, then I would agree. That I wouldn't have a problem with, because it's like, no, if you're like you said, if that's the case, come up and say, oh, you guys are, oh, is that your wife? And it's like, yeah, oh, okay. And then boom, that's it. Is that your wife? No. Oh shit, here's my number.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Whatever. Right? But the thing is that you gotta come up and do you gotta do your part.
So here's another spin on it really quickly. So let's just say that they do text you. Okay, let's just say that you went to the restaurant and they abused the texting services,
yeah.
and only because she felt in her heart that you guys were having an anniversary and she couldn't believe, she was very impressed that you guys had so many years together. Would it be a little more acceptable if she said, hey, congratulations, you guys look like such an amazing couple. It was such a pleasure serving you.
Yeah.
Would that be okay? Would that be acceptable? Or would that still be kind of like disrespecting
To me, it's okay.
the whole messaging?
I haven't thought about that, but why not come up to us in person and say it? There, I wouldn't feel like there's nothing behind it.
Okay.
Because she's saying it in front of me, she's saying it in front of him, because, nowadays you get messages like, hey, let's do lunch. And I'm like, who's this? Like,
the spam messages, yeah.
And then you don't want this person to be texting him 3 days later and be like, hey, so how was your anniversary? What'd you do? Oh, okay. Oh, we're actually, doing this or doing that. Oh, she's out of town. Oh, really? And then it starts a conversation where I ain't cool with that. I am not the jealous type, trust me, because other stuff has happened in front of me where I'm like, hey,
right.
If you want to, but I don't know.
And now thinking about it,
she's not the jealous type. She's the stabbing type.
I think any chick would be.
And again, it's about respect.
That will definitely that what she said will have to be another episode for sure, because that was a different situation.
But hold on. One thing I can agree with, and I totally respect my husband for this, is that we had a little bit of a talk about, is it okay to spend so much time with my male friends or him having female friends, and how does that look? As I'm getting older, I am starting to notice that a lot of people in their relationships, friends of friends, acquaintances, people that I talk to, have not been happy or are not happy in their relationship. And a lot of scenarios have decided, like, I'm not happy in my relationship, so I'm going to go seek it somewhere else. Unbeknownst to the other partner or they themselves, who knows? The whole thing is that when you're older, it no longer becomes about happiness. And especially if you haven't found happiness now with your spouse, you might be a little confused and you ruin someone else's relationship seeking that happiness.
Yeah, a lot of times I notice that there's even people that actually don't even want a relationship with a person, let's just say, but they want that attention still.
Oh, yeah.
So do you get what I'm saying? They might not be interested, but that still can cause an issue in your own relationship, crossing certain lines where it's like the girl can literally say, yeah, I don't want a relationship with this guy. Yeah. But you want his time, and you want to go to have coffee with him or do whatever like that. And even though there's nothing sexual there's nothing, you are doing something because you are basically taking that time still. You know what I'm saying? And then you start, making it seem like, it's nothing innocent, whatever. And it can be. Well, it can be something else than innocent.
Who knows? Who knows? You have to know your partner, and you have to know what it's about.
Your partner,
and that's where communication comes in. It's heavy because I'm a big networker. My husband knows that about me, and he has seen me in many ways, in many areas where he has said something before, or sometimes he just doesn't say anything at all.
And again,
so I think it's seasons.
The thing that's tough is a lot of times, like I've always said, when you're going to look at someone like, oh man, that guy looks like a pedophile or something, the ones that really don't look that way. That's the problem.
I got you.
So the people with bad intentions, you're networking or whatever. I don't know if you run into those situations where it's like,
of course,
where it's like, it started off that way,
right?
But someone decided to turn the freaking steering wheel to the left. No, whoa, wait a minute.
But that's why you have to know people's character.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
With, like you said, the time.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be giving my time to somebody, it's for sure going to be friendship that I know. Yeah. Now, if I don't know, we're going to be in a meeting or we're going to be in a seminar in a place that we can quickly say hi, bye, get to know each other, or a friend that invites me to another friend's party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't let. I can see people's characters immediately.
Yeah.
And their intent comes out quite quickly.
But like you said, sometimes the intent can grow. That's the problem. Like you said, they build a relationship with you and it's like, oh wow, it's like, man, they're a really nice person and I am a little lonely, so I wouldn't mind, going out to have dinner with her just because I'm lonely, but not really because I'm interested in buying what she's selling. I'm just saying. I'm just saying because it happens. I'm just saying. It does happen.
That sounds like a very immature, confused person.
Exactly.
That would do that. For a person that knows exactly who they are and where they stand and what they want and what they have.
I got you.
No,
but
you're right because in a partnership, you're right. It's always one or the other that's going to be that way. You're right. 100%. You're right. And loneliness creeps up on you in many ways, shapes, and forms.
And sometimes, and you know what? It's not even, I don't feel it's the loneliness. Here's the catch. Ready? I feel like it's when you feel that appreciation from someone that you haven't got, you start to realize that you're lonely. You don't realize it till, and that's why I said you're nice to someone, and all of a sudden it's like that person felt something. It's like, damn, that's what it feels. I haven't felt like compliment. My husband doesn't compliment me or whatever, this and that. So that's what I'm saying. Okay. So they don't technically feel it until they get this attention or whatever, and then you're in trouble because it's like, oh shoot, you just sparked something in them. You didn't realize it's going on.
So that's one thing I learned very, very recently, actually. Not recent, but like, later on in life, of when I have male friendships, is that I do not discuss my feelings about my partner.
No.
I don't, because they prey on them. Vice versa, both males, females, whatever. Like you can always use that moment to be like, "Ooh, but he's always so mean to you."
And I think sometimes so bad for you. And sometimes, you know what? It is subconscious. It is subconscious sometimes. So it's not always going to be. It's not always going to be. But it's always like, come on, you're a friend, and you feel a certain way. Like, oh no, we don't like him. We don't like her. Right. Because again, you become vulnerable. Yeah, and you become vulnerable, and So.
Yep. But you always got to remember.
There's no growth
without pain. So learn and get better every time.
That's right. Till next time, guys.
Bye.